to start this drive with Connor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play action, here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Benson is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. 95.
Here's Young to throw. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Play action now, Young. That's Evans making the catch outright. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here we go. Ready?
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Giving the couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Panthers. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shield, flat. Stick, mega. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. That's caught for the first. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Claws red. Yellow, 22. Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
2nd and 6 now. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. Ready.
Young throwing here. That pass complete to McMillan. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Second at the 15-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Young. Has it in close. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Hubbard can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, ready.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Now it's Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Into heavy anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Here we go, set. 10 black.
Young on 1st and 10. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Going red.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yards to go.
One last play before the break.
Let's strike it. Straight, 38.
Throwing here just before halftime. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dortch on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
And they get to him good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. The stop was made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Working inside the red zone. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Gets it again. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, and you'll take those 3 points as well.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Carolina in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First down 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hold on. Training staff out now for an injured player. And that looks like Kyler Murray, who they're headed for.
19, set. 19, set. Go.
Another try following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
19, set. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Green.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And they make Make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 38-yard line.
Murray keeps it. Has room inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and goal at the 9.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Shift. Come back.
From the gun, it's Murray. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 45. 1. Right. Number 7.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready. Black 40. Ready?
Here's Young on first and 10. Him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe on the Cardinals side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Cardinals' 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield on second down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Young to throw here on third. Hits his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. More slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on first down. Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They give on second to Benson. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Murray looking to throw. He's got Jones for the completion. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On second down, a run with Connor. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, okie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
2nd and
32. Edo Blue. Hey,
Man in motion here.
black shot. Cut.
Young working from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Panthers to 14. Sandler set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Jones. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Coach.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Completed to his running back. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10, Murray. He's going to push one deep down the right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 cycles. Right, 50. Green Jack.
First down, Young. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Panthers down by 10. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Here's Young again. Buys time, rolling right. This throw is caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Red, cycle.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Yellow.
Looking to throw it. Flush down out to his left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look in warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Caleb Evans has it. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings, but those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Ready?
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
First down, Carolina.
From the red zone now. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Green, ready. Green.
Here we go, second and very long. Pass call along the sideline by McMillan. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow. Hey, green. Edo blue.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll try the extra point one more time. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see it throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
10 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. 45. What? Red. Cycle. Yellow.
And he sent a man in motion.
Ready?
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Black. 52 black. Red. Yellow. Green jack. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 11. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ball red.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Here's Hubbard on the give. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. So Hubbard departs with the injury. And filling in for him now will be Rico Dowdle.
Let's go. 6, 7, red, 38.
And there's the give to him. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Blue. Black 40. Set.
Oh, this giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Black Ultra. Steel Black. Ready?
4th down. Young throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
10, come on, back. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Ready, ready.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Chased out to his right. Brought in right side by McMillan. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 6. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Getting out to his left. He'll fling it deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Murray here on 1st down. Left side into the hands of McBride. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey. Come back. Easy.
1st and 10, Murray. He's got it near the 10. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
1st down from the red zone. Has it down close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Trey McBride, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Big Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him too.
snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back